Hello everybody. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and welcome back if you were already a subscriber. I am so excited about today's video, and I'm sure you guys are too. It is Hobonichi time. Everyone is starting to get their orders. I am so excited that mine got here. It actually got here yesterday, and I have been dying to dive into it. But I made myself promise not to dive into it until I was done packing for my work trip to Texas. And not only like completely packed, completely packed, like bags by the door. And at this point, my curling iron is cooling down, and that's the last thing to put in a bag. You guys, this is the toughest pack job I swear I've had. It's the first time I've flown in 10 years. And if you guys have ever seen any of my what am I taking on my trip videos, you will know I am a maximalist. Like, I take so much stuff. It is obscene. So it was a rough go, peeps. But I will have a vlog-ish something for that. It's probably already come out, actually, if I'm thinking about this logically. Oh my gosh. So I wanted to go ahead and get this filmed before I left for the trip, because I knew I would have a cardiac arrest if, okay, that's dramatic. I would freak out if I didn't get the chance to dive into this before I left. My boyfriend did try to convince me to wait. I will go ahead and say off the top that, my middle fingernail on this is janky. So that's number one. Number two, I have 2 Hobonichi orders this year, and this is only number one. The second one is going to be really simple, so I'm just going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to show you really. It is I'm going to butcher this, Tsuzuki no Iro. I feel like there should be some accent in there. Tsuzuki no Iro is the brand. It's the brand that decided that they were gonna color code to the Hobonichi monthly colors. I got the pins, and I got some of the color coded dots that match during the restock that they did, I think on the 25th of September, but that stuff is not even gonna get here until like the end of December. So I'm not holding this video till then. By that point, I'll have told you my lineups and all that good stuff, which we'll discuss in another video. Okay, that's enough yammering. I'm pretty sure that covers all the basics. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know. All right. Oh, and I do have a fun bonus order that I'm gonna include in this though, because it is applicable, and you'll see why. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this. Okay, so we've got this. I'm really excited about the app. There's a free shop. You're gonna have to pay for it. Oh, okay, y'all, I'm excited about that. I don't know if you are, but I am. I'm really excited about an app. I feel like it would be nice to have something like that. Okay, we're gonna move this, and we're gonna start with all the stuff that's not in the box first. Yes, it's early. I've been up since 3. Let's start there. So I'm a little frazzled. We're gonna take all of this out. I think it is gonna be a magical thing if I don't try to sneak some of this mess into the bag that I have literally no space in. Oh, I forgot you get like 2. Okay, Lord help. Okay, here we go. All right, here is all the I about said junk. That would have been so mean. So mean. Okay, let's dive into it. Some of this is from last year releases, and some of it is from this year. So we're just gonna go. Let's get the freebies out of the way. So I have 2 of the Hobonichi Touch-O pins. I really like this blue and burgundy. I couldn't tell if it was like brown or burgundy, and some people were trying to say it was purple, which I guess you could say purple is a burgundy. But I'm excited about those. And then obviously I got 2 of the little paperweight robots. I might give one to Jeff and see if he wants it, or Owen, his nephew. I really like the bear from a few years ago. That was like my favorite. That was, I think, the last order I did was the bear. Okay, so if you can't already just kind of tell from a topical standpoint, this was my year of Yumi Kirigishi, or Yumi Kirigishi. I am obsessed. I am obsessed, which is strange because last year when all of this stuff came out, I really didn't think that much of it. Like, I was like, okay, that's cute. That's definitely my aesthetic. It's girly. It's cute. We've got bears and all of that dressed up. And then the more I thought about it, it really reminded me of this crepe paper collection that I love called Willow Lane. If you've ever seen it, then you know what I'm talking about. And it's kind of like, it's not as refined as the Willow Lane collection. It's a little bit blurrier. It's I would say it's the watercolor version of that. Now, some of the images are more refined, but more or less it was like that. And I thought, it started to kind of grow on me. And then I'm subscribed to Leilani Scraps, and she had the cover from last year. Now, here's where I messed up though. I got panicked. I panic bought last year's cover. And I really wish I hadn't because I really loved the covers this year. And there was like a part of me that really wanted this like extra matchy style. But by that point, I already had the new cover. I couldn't return it. I was kind of stuck with it. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. If you would like to treat yourself to that later on in the year or which, you know, could totally happen. You might be able to do that, but let's reel it in a little bit and I'll show you kind of what my workaround ended up being. So there was that. But all that to say, a lot is going to be the Yumi Kirigishi. So I did get the sticky notes roll. I'm not going to unwrap it or pull it out. Like, that seems extravagant. Let me tell you this. It's going to be hard for me to unwrap a lot of things with these nails. Or peel off. Like, I really need my bare nail to do that. And I really like want to save this little label and put it in like my 5-year for when my Hobonichi got here. But these are really, really cute. So I got those. These are from, and this is from this year, just to be clear. I will say what's 2025 to 2024. So these were 2024 Deco Rush. So these are tape runners. I've never used anything like this before, but I'm really, really excited about it. I think they'll be really cute and something little and different that I can have in my stash. And of course, they're the two Yumi Kirigishi Deco Rush, and they're from 2024's release. This is also from the 2024 release. These are all these like cute little sticky notes, kind of decorative stickers. I think this would be really cute. Like, if I have like a journal day, I could just like write what I focused on for that day. And that's from 2024. These are from whoa, I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was. These are from the 2025 release with Tsuki no Iro. We've got, God, they're so tiny. These little tags that are color coded, the translucent sticky notes. I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna do with them, guys. All the color coded stuff other than the pins. Like, I'm gonna write with the pins, obviously. I'm like, I don't know what my vision is, but I love me a color code moment. So I couldn't not get them. I have a problem. Also, I ordered from Hobonichi Direct for all this. Like, I know you can tell that. I will not be doing that next year. I was bent over a barrel because of a few things and items that only were left in the, I'm gonna sneeze now. I think I'm done. Excuse me. Yes, I do really sneeze like that. I'm so sorry I sound like a squeaky toy. I'm probably alerted your dogs or neighbor dogs. However, don't know what I'm going to do with the sticky notes. I was definitely bent over a barrel because like these were no longer in stock really in JetPen's world. I had them in my cart and they were gone. And there were a few other things like that. And I was like, all right, we are where we are and we're gonna have to do what we're gonna have to do. I also got the add-on sticky notes. I love this idea because quite often I find myself like wishing I had just a little extra space or a way to like hide some journaling or something like that. And I'm really stoked about this. It's 40 sheets. I have a feeling I'm going to play around with these before the season starts. And I have a feeling I'm also going to purchase more of them from Jet Pens, because I am going to also do a Jet Pens order before the end of the year, which we'll cover, but that will be more like obviously it'll be more like pins and little accessories. It's not going to be my planners or anything roped into that. And those are from 2025 release. Okay, 2024 release again is these Hobonichi papers, and it's super cute because you've got like a little border on the bottom. I thought this would be super cute. Again, I am having a year. I have one of these notebooks from the Marie release, and I do really like them when I'm like, I really just want a cute notebook in my bag that I'm not precious about, but can also tear out the pages and like paste. I really like that. That I can just take this page out and put it in my Hobonichi, like it's super thin and all of that. So 2024 release extra notebook. These are, okay, this is 2025. They are the cute little stamp stickers. I think it's just, is it one sheet or two? Of course, it's not going to tell me. I really liked these, and I almost bought 2 of them, but I was like, I think that between all the other Yumi Kirigishi stuff, like, we're good. We don't need anything else in that realm. And again, I did have a workaround there, and I did want variety if I was going to like go over the top. So these are all of the pencil boards from last year's release. So we've got the A6. Yes, A6. And then the back has like a little window, the weeks, and then you've got like a little house, and then the A5 cousin size. So you've got like the big old party, and then just the party table without all of the banner stuff around it. Again, the year of Yumi Kirigishi. I think I've said this too. I have not ordered Hobonichi direct in about 4 years. So I was completely okay with going completely over the top until I saw like the absolutely insane, y'all, insane taxes and not tariffs per se, but shipping was obscene. I will not do that again. Unless I have no other choice, which I will not allow myself to not have an option next year. That was barbaric. The last extra fun thing is this large drawer pouch. So I really loved, and this is where I was like super mad. I love this print. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I love that it's got more structure than last year's had. I really, really, really loved it. And I liked the idea of having everything match, like having a color, having the cover that matched the Hobonichi Weeks cover. I liked the idea of I wanted like the pouch in every size. I was obsessed. I kind of have an issue with covers. Like I tend to get precious about them, and so I stay out of them. Like I'll take my planner out and let it get beat to hell and back. I just tend to get overly precious. And so my concern was, the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I think I would rather have the pouch, because I can use the pouch like a cover and pop my Hobonichi cousin in it, but take it out, because sometimes I have trouble writing on the uneven surface. I liked that this could also be a little bit more versatile than a cover, and I already had a cover. So that was my logic in more than one way. So I am so happy with this. This is a bit excessive, and this was definitely a treat myself item, as I think it was one of the more expensive things I got this season, and I am so excited about it. It's just so girly. It's so girly, and I love it. Okay, now we're gonna move all this junk. Not junk, the best kind of junk. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to take on this trip with me that I even have an ounce of room for. Okay. I have a box, you guys. I haven't had a box in so long. So long. Okay. This is going to be a fun exercise. What in the heck? It says open. And I respect that theory. Oh, okay. So it's perforated right there. Okay. Now it's early. What kind of person do you like? Do you want to be like them? I think you are like that, even if it's just a little bit. I like that. I always love the little inspirational quotes. Okay. And please, I mean, I get it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. Let's dive into this. We're going to take everything out of the box because we don't need a whole box sitting up here. We really don't. I think I said this, but if in case I didn't, my boyfriend did try to convince me to like let this be a surprise when I get home, and I was like, F that noise, I'm opening this bad boy as soon as I'm done packing, as soon as. Okay, so first thing off the top we can see is that this is the small drawer pocket pouch thing. Okay, so I didn't have one of these, not at all, not in my stash, anything. I think this will be fantastic for my Hobonichi weeks. It is perfectly sized for that. That is kind of what it's supposed to be, I think. And I think this would be really, really good. So I 100% got it because I wanted one of the pouches. I was like, non-negotiable. I'm getting one of these damn pouches. Like, they're so cute. This print is freaking adorable. It's me. Like, that's totally me and Tay right there. All day, every day. That's totally Honey. Tay is my bestie. That's definitely Binks with her sword and her cute little, yep, that's absolutely her. I want to see if there's like a bunny. I know there's gotta be a bunny on here somewhere. I do like the little squirrel, the little witch squirrel situation with the wand. That's a vibe. It was too cute. So I definitely am excited about that. Right. Next, we have a cover on cover situation. So this is for the cover that I've already purchased, which is the 2024 Yumi Kirigishi cover, so that I try at least. I got the English edition Hobonichi Techo for 2026. This is going to be my fitness and finance planner. So pretty much as it says, so I'm going to track my workouts and then finances in here. And it is a Monday start and it is English. It is not the mega. If they had had it in a mega, I probably would have gotten it. I also love that the date is on the side and it's metallic. I think that's super freaking cute. Because then I can get away with using this multiple years again, like I did with my other one. I think that one is like a 2023 weeks, and I used it all the way up until now, and I'm still using it, and that's my Dalmatians one that Taylor and Tyler got me. This is a cover for my weeks. Keep that little guy protected. This is so this is my 5-year. This is a new one, and I love how I haven't really opened anything until now, but I do want to look at it all thin. So if you guys have been following along, then you'll know I'm very behind in it, but I do have a 5-year planner, and oh my God, I'm so excited to have a new one. I'm going to be posting flip through videos of September 2024 soon, for sure. I love it. Let me know if you got a 5-year this year or if you have one. I can't say enough good things about it. It's a pain in the ass, though. It really is. It's a challenge. It's a pain in the ass. You're gonna miss days, or you're gonna have nothing to say sometimes, or think you like died or something because you don't know what happened that day, or you get behind. But it's such a like amazing, okay, we're abandoning that project. It's such an amazing journal. It's such an amazing journal. And even behind sloppy beat up, all the things. I literally don't ever look back and say I regret purchasing this, because I feel like it's such a good mirror and such a good memory keeping device, because whether you get the big one or the small one, like whatever you can manage or feel like is a good place to start, I really encourage you to get it. I know it's a bit of it's more than a bit of a commitment. And another thing I tell people is you need to go ahead and like take a deep breath and be okay with, you're gonna get behind, you're gonna have messy pages you don't like, you're gonna have memories you don't like, all of that. But you're gonna have memories that you love, and stickers and washi that you completely forgot you had. You're going to see hopefully photos of amazing memories. You're gonna realize how much you change and where you grow and where you don't grow. You're gonna see the good, bad, and the ugly. And I say that every single video I've ever done about it. If you just have that real conversation with yourself before you purchase it, but I don't think it's something that you will live to regret. So that's my, if Hobonichi would like to hire me or send me free shit, that'd be great. Okay, and then I'm not gonna open this bad boy because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. We've got a Hobonichi Techo, cousin, A5, I can't speak. A5 Monday start. So really simple, really explanatory. Obviously, this is going to be my main planner for 2026. A lot of people have asked if I say a lot. I've had a few people ask if I am going to go back to Kokuyo Jibun. I think I'm really leaning towards it for the next planner go round, so 2027, which I know seems like an eternity away, if you know the world doesn't burn and we all die kind of thing. But I really think that's gonna be where I kind of don't have a choice. I'm gonna probably have to make a switch whether I like to or not, and I'm not trying to be pessimistic or anything. I think my workload is just gonna get to a point where dailies is just not gonna happen. And I almost didn't get it this year because I'm so behind in dailies, and I refused. I was like, no, let's give it one more year, and then we'll make a transition, okay? So that's my goal. If something changes, here, I'm gonna turn this light back on, so I'm really sorry. And this was a little bit longer of a video than I originally estimated. But yes, so in answer to the question and the cries, I do think I'm going to go back to a Kokuyo Jibun Techo in 2027. I really want to try to get through some kits as well that I have that are very, that are sized to the Hobonichi. They'll fit in that A5 Slim, but just a little bit over the edges in some places. And so it's either you got to cut it down or be okay with the overhang type of situation. And I'm just not there yet. And I'm not ready to give up on the dailies. I'm really not. Okay. I really thought I might be able to do this and not rip it. Okay. Well, that's a nice little swatch. So this is from, I'm trying to do this without showing my address. Nikoneko Zakaya. I am butchering that, but that's all the information you need to know if you want to check out this website. I happened to find this website when I was searching for other Yumi Kitagishi product, because I was like, who is this? Where did this come from? This person didn't just, I didn't think Hobonichi was just like, oh, I love this. Enjoy the little things. I was like, I don't think this person just like plopped out of thin air. I'm sure that, thank you, Rebecca, so much for your order, M. Oh, and I'm definitely going to put those in my 5-year. But I was like, okay, this is so cute. It didn't just pop out of freaking thin air. Like, what's the deal? Like, who is this person? Where can I get more of this super cute design aesthetic? Because I'm here for it. And floodgates opened. I found washi, I found stickers, I found stuff all over the place. But I really liked these 2 rolls of, I think they're PET, PET. I don't know if you say PET or PET. So we're just gonna say both. Please correct me in the comments or steer me in some type of general direction. So I have the Tea with Friends and what is this one called? Living with Nature. These are pet tapes because I think the clear ones are the pet tapes, obviously. But they're just like big stickers, little stickers, just Yumi Kitagishi stickers, really, is what it is. So like, here, I'm not gonna be, there's no way, y'all. There's no way I'm getting in the sucker with these nails and not completely butchering everything. Because like I said, I do want to, oh, that one came off really easy. Okay, I see you. That one's gonna take some doing for sure. I'm only gonna open one of these because I'm mean. That, and I do need to actually put my curling iron in my suitcase and really like be ready to go just in case this lift shows up early. Where is the start? There it is. Again, I don't know that we're gonna get anywhere. This is very anticlimactic for a finish, I must say. Okay, but you get the gist. Good Lord, I'm sorry. Me and my stupid nails. But yeah, we've got like, I couldn't even get these off here right now if I wanted to. But we've got like little stickers on this one. Like all the way down here, like little birds and plants and all kinds of little things. And then these are larger. Like I think they're like obviously like pretty hefty, like scenes almost. So I am super happy with these. I desperately want to take these with me on my trip so bad. I really just like want to. But check them out if you want to pick up those rolls. I think there's like some sticker sheets there too. I found like some washi and stuff that I think I want to get as well. From another website before the season's out. I'll definitely share that with you if I choose to pick that up. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and dealing with my horrible nail situation and all of that fun stuff. Wish me luck on my travels. By the time you see this, I'll be back. But let me know what you got from Hobonichi, if it's already here, even if it's not. And I'll catch you guys next time. I'm so excited. We're like in the thick of it now, guys. Like it feels so early, but at the same time, like I'm so freaking excited. It feels so exciting to get new planner product and be thinking about the end of the year goals. And I'm getting ready to go to this conference, and I hope I'll come back kind of like excited and ambitious and goal-oriented, and I love fall, so this is such a good reinvigorating time for me. So let me know if you're also a fall person like that. But I'll stop yammering. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys next time. But until then, enjoy creating your own little wonderlands. Bye.